everybody. I just came on here to let y'all know. If you don't know, then I'm here to tell you that Michael Jackson's biopic, Michael, starring his nephew Jafar Jackson, directed by Anton Fuqua, the man who directed Training Day, the three Equalizer films, has crossed $1 billion at the box office. This is the first biopic in history to do so. It is the highest grossing biopic of all time. Now, with that being said, anybody who wanted to see Michael Jackson's reputation dragged through the mud in this movie can eat a dick. That's the critics, that's white people, that's anybody. That's anybody because see the critics gave it a 37 on Rotten Tomatoes, but if you go on Rotten Tomatoes, it's got a 97% audience score. You know why? Because people know the craft, and we wanted Michael Jackson. We didn't want destruction. We didn't want distraught. We wanted Michael. We wanted triumph. We wanted story. We wanted performing. We wanted what we got. And Jafar Jackson delivered that in spades. He embodied his uncle better than anyone else. His body movements, his singing, mannerisms, voice, everything matched to me. And his uncle looked down on. There's one scene in particular where I thought he was his uncle for a second. And I just got to say, for his first acting performance, he did a damn good job. And I am very happy to see this. The black man's influence is always prevalent, and everybody want to hate off us. Everybody like to look down on us, but our influence stays strong every damn day in culture. And Michael Jackson, years after his death, can come out and overtake the box office the way he did. This movie helped the 2026 box office in ways that is unimaginable, and it is a very strong contender to a very strong box office year. I'm saying that Michael cost, I think, about 170 million, 200 million, give or take. It's an expensive biopic, but it paid off. And I'm not saying every movie can do this, but Michael Jackson can. Michael Jackson got 8 year olds who wasn't even alive when he died, doing Billie Jean dances across the street. You got millennials, baby boomers, Gen Xers, Gen Z, everybody dancing to Michael Jackson this year. Everybody on TikTok and Instagram saying, look at Michael Jackson doing the robot to his Jackson 5 days. Yeah, exactly. Michael Jackson been out here. Michael Jackson was a legend his whole life. The man was a legend as a child, bro. And this movie, I will say I was upset they kind of glossed over the Blame It on the Boogie era because that's my favorite Jackson 5 songs, Blame It on the Boogie. You hear it in the background, but it's not the same as seeing it performing. And I will say that Anton Fuqua, also congratulations, you are the third black man to direct a $1 billion film. First one was F. Gary Gray with Fate of the Furious. Second was Ryan Coogler with Black Panther. Now it's Anton Fuqua with Michael. This is what I want to see from black men going forward. I want to see this type of stuff. I want to see us coming into the industry. It pisses white people off, and guess what? I don't care. This is what we need. This is what we need to be doing. This is how we need to be moving going forward. I said this after the Oscars. I'm saying it now. Black men need to double down on this type of stuff. Okay, this is what we need. And I don't need any more Boys in the Hood. I don't need more slave movies. I don't need any more of this, that, and the third. I need more stuff like this. I need more stuff like Sinners. I need more stuff like Tenet, even though that was directed by Christopher Nolan. I need more stuff like Sorry to Bother You, even though that ending is crazy. I need more. They kill Ty. They clone Tyrone. I need more stuff like this from black people. This is what we need to do because the influence of the black man is very much unignorable. You can't ignore it anymore. So let's stop playing these games and get our foot on the tiger's neck for things like this to happen more often. I was very upset that Yumi and Tuscany didn't do as well as it should have. I think black people should have showed out in droves 2 or 3 times like we did for Michael for Holly Bailey, and I feel like we kind of failed her there. But again, this is more about Michael. My man moonwalked his way after death to the box office, and everybody involved should be proud, should feel honored, and this is a guaranteed sequel. And this is also, I will throw out that this is Lionsgate's first and only $1 billion flick under their name. This is their highest grossing movie. So again, that's a lot of records under one belt right now. So congratulations, and I'm pretty sure Jafar Jackson might have just become the first black actor to get in a $1 billion film on his first role, or something crazy like that. So either way, enjoy this victory as a the community. Michael Jackson's family should enjoy this victory as the Jackson family. And I am honored that I got to see this movie in IMAX. And for those of y'all who saw the movie, y'all know how it felt being up in there. I had a hard time not getting up and hitting the spin move. Like, so again, congratulations to Anton Fuqua and Jafar Jackson and everybody else involved. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all on the next one.